What do you think about hip hop? What is hip hop?
Can I take pictures?
Sure. I don't have my camera. Okay. Hey, what is hip hop?
Yeah, hip hop. I mean, MCing, DJing. Hip hop is like all that dancing and all that.
What is hip hop?
Culture, a subculture consists of 4 elements: b-boy, graffiti, DJ, MCing. Started in the late 70s.
Alright, so what is hip hop?
I believe hip hop is the hood's form of poetry, a way to express yourself without using guns or gang violence. To get yourself out there, spread your word.
What is hip hop?
Hip hop is dead.
I'm basing it on the fact that all rappers are the same. Like, say, mainstream. In the game, you got some rappers that just make music. They just rap. An MC is somebody that spits something on a verse or a track or a song or a whole album where you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, really think about what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to really hear a song and they ain't just rapping tight hook over the beat and everything, just making it sound tight. The MC will really talk about something that makes you think like, damn. You know, he right, like he'll really spit some real shit about what's going on in the world, you know what I'm saying, or the government, or with the president. Rappers don't talk about that, they just rap. They just make music. MCs are doing more to music, it's more to music to them. Because I'm an MC, it's more to music to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a message out to people.
Say something about how you feel.
That's the difference to me between a rapper and an MC.
Too many crooks know the hooks but just cannot refrain. I'm trying to keep it straight, tell them pops I'm not astray. I love the life I live despite the chance of cloudy days. From out the sky where my wife and little Rossi stay. Had to become a man, work fully for the fam. I cut the shiny gem for those who slept on Sunday.
MCs now are fad followers as opposed to back then when they were fad starters. You know, back then there really was no fad, you know, when MCing and hip hop was starting out. Like, what was the fad? You know, it was something new. So I guess that's the excuse MCs today can use. But at the same time, nothing's new under the sun, you know. There's always something new you can come up with, you know what I'm saying? And back then, MCs, they'd focus more on who they were as an MC and who they were as a person, because that's what was going into their lyrics. Them, you know. They weren't using the characteristics of this person to go into their lyrics, because it was their lyrics. It was personal to them. You know, this represented who they were. So in this way, they were pushing up on the audience, or not even the audience, like they were pushing up on whoever was listening to it, you know. They were making sure that if someone heard them, that's who the person was going to be hearing. But now, MCs talk about the same thing that everybody else is talking about. You know, you don't even know if that's how, you don't know if that's how the person lives. They're just doing it. You know, it's exactly what you said. It's become a fad with like the things that people, you know, the things that MCs talk about. Like, I don't know, I guess money and cars, that's what everybody says. But like back then, you know, take Biz Markie for instance. He got big because he was known as a clown MC, you know what I'm saying? Like he rapped about picking boogers. He rapped, you know, if he got famous off of that, you know, who's to say someone can't get famous off of that now? He was putting himself into it, you know, he was using who he was. And it's the same thing with hosting an event or a show. You know, there's a balance. Yeah, you do have to tend to what the crowd will think of it. You do have to think about how the crowd will react to it, but at the same time, you can't take it as far as changing yourself, you know. Like I said, you gotta be comfortable with yourself, and the same thing goes for, you know, being an MC in hip-hop. You gotta be comfortable with yourself and who you are.
The difference between an average MC and a rapper's effort, you know, it's plain to see. They both relatively do the same thing, but someone that listens and loves hip-hop, there's a difference between rapping and MCing. The effort that MCs put into their rapping or vocal skills it's influenced by all the hip-hop, you know. I mean, a lot of people just grab a microphone and say they're rappers because they could rhyme a couple words or rhyme a couple riddles, and you know, that is rapping. I mean, don't get me wrong, people think they could rap because they could rhyme a couple words together and they're rappers. But to me, MCing, it's a lot more work, it's a lot more effort. You see a lot more underground MCs nowadays making their own beats, producing their own beats, and just saying what they want, you know, saying what they want the people to hear, not not what the people want to hear, you know? They're not worried about the people's wants or anything. They're doing it for themselves, and they're doing it to influence people to love hip-hop. And I think that's the main difference between a rapper and an MC, is effort.
Yo, it's 2012, that's an eye view from hell. Bombs fell, orders from Rumsfeld, the head swells. Street block, Illuminati, crack rock, you better cook it up nice and wrap it up, you new jack, a new world order. Bombard the border, cut your day shorter, cutthroat extorter, secret society, Masonic, it's infantry. Mayday, that's a secular strategy. Elite society, monetary laundering, smoking and bombing fluids, bombing nations so silently. That's the anatomy of the dreaded constitution, made of illusion, keep you cats in confusion. So check the downsides when the worlds collide, polluted, whiz I not, mustard gas, you'll die fast. You know what I mean? Take that and run with that, man.
Whoa. Man, the other day I was doing a Google search. In Chula Vista alone, there's 5,000 rappers, and MC is a master of ceremonies, you know? So to be a master of ceremonies, man, it takes a lot, you know? You gotta have delivery, you gotta have presence, you gotta have a charisma, you can't be shy, you know? So it's a lot that goes into being an MC, man. You know what I mean? You gotta study your predecessors, you gotta know their backgrounds, you gotta know where this comes from, you know? It's a lot of work, man. You know, it's not just anybody can write lyrics and rhyme. You're taught to rhyme in first grade, you know, but it's everything that goes into it, you know what I mean? The look and everything has to do with it, you know, so that's what an MC is to me, you know.
Yo, check it out like this. Yo, I'm only 25 and by now I'm used to it. Iced out veins and I'll prove it. Who recognize game in his movement? Student of the year, stand clear of my crew when we walkin'. Swaggering, same when I'm talking. Too many days feeling strange in the heart piece. Off guard, came and blazed when she caught me. Naturally rocking the ostrich proper when I sloppily dropped and forgot streets called me the sun. If the sun don't shine, you gon' always be the one I define as mine for all time. I'll probably never claim ran and never make plans to be the man that I is. I leave the haystack, pack and take it back and return to the city that I'm from. And if the sun don't shizzle, I'll still catch drizzle for the simple little fact that it could. I'm like, as long as this you, I got love and I'm good. And if the sun don't shine, and yo, as long as this you, I got love and I'm good. I said, as long as this you, I got love and I'm good. And if the sun don't shine, and yo, as long as this you, I got love and I'm good. It's like, form around me the arms of a woman with affection, respect for this life and herself. No, I don't want the kind that when I'm rhyming, she melts. For the most part, wife type and hyphy as well. Find me on a celly as I rise in the morning, just to cop a sample of her ass.